Often what happens in this environment, when you've got a downturn, people start scurrying in all different directions and become very reactive. And this reactive environment actually causes more problems, more turbulence, etc. So it's very important they look at it from a very rigid, sequential process, saying, okay, so what are our priorities, where do we need to focus about, and how do we go about that in a very disciplined way, first of all. But secondly, very important is to do it very quickly and effectively.
So operation effectiveness is anything that impacts on the day-to-day operations of the business. And what we're really looking at is to try and increase both service in terms of the turnaround to customers, so delivery, performance and quality, as well as the overall cost performance of that business as well.
A very important part is to understand what is happening within the organization. So getting different perspectives from the people on the shop floor all the way to the executive. Once we get a good understanding of what people are saying are the issues, we go then do further detailed studies, getting facts out onto the table of what is really happening. And then often when you take that through with people to understand what is happening, they start buying into it, understanding, agreeing with it, and that's half the battle won because they're bought into the issues.
Typically in most organisations, the people actually are responsible for a large proportion of the overall cost of an organisation and have the direct impact on improving the process. So we work heavily with both coaching and training teams, equipping them with the right skills in order to reduce waste in their businesses and operations, as well as continuously improve what they do on a day-to-day basis.
PwC's perspective of bringing a service to a client is not to segregate it, maybe just focus on the IT issue, focus on the operation issue, focus on the financial issue. We bring solutions to clients. A lot of the fundamental challenges in business are quite common irrespective of where you go around the world. However, it is very important that you understand the culture and your processes and systems are developed for those people in that organization. In
most exploration and production businesses or operation business, the third-party costs relate to somewhere in the region of 60 to 80% of the total costs. And we find that's typically been an untapped area of potential in most businesses. It's coming up with the right approach that drives value for you and selecting which parts of your supply requirements, whether it be goods or services, you're going to buy from the right people. There's certainly opportunity to increase the level of operational effectiveness across industry and government in Alberta. Even with some of the downturn that we're expecting, and this is still one of the highest levels of employment that we've got. So taking best care of your resource and making sure you're using all of that untapped potential typically is really key. And we definitely view that there's an opportunity to both save money and improve service and productivity across the board in Alberta. There is a cultural difference between the public and government sector, and we have got specialized people that understand how to deal with the public environment and optimize the performance of the public sector. As budgets become tighter and as spending reduces in some areas in terms of overall budgets for government, the opportunity to save money and reduce costs is key. And we've worked successfully in doing that. Lean as a toolkit is a very popular tool now in government. It's been seen as a real opportunity to help transfer these private sector approaches that are really people-based to a government sector where it's absolutely about helping people improve the day-to-day processes they've got. A key part about it is helping the clients achieve what they want to achieve. There's nothing more satisfying than having a satisfied client.